Bhumika, for such a kind words, and a very good morning to all of you present in the session. So before I start, let me ask you a question to all of you. Like, what you think of the word or maybe any term when you heard the word review of literature? Since we are all from the research background, so we all come across this terminology, research, review of literature. So what comes to your mind when you heard this word? Anything like how you feel, do you like it or not, do you find it easy or hard, anything that comes to your mind, just speak it. Anyone? Okay, since no one wants to share, let me share my experience. So when I started my research journey in masters, during my masters, so when I come across this terminology of review of literature, so initially I was quite enthusiastic about this, like reading research papers, finding it on Google Scholar. But when I come into the PhD and it becomes a routine for me to look for the number of research papers, so when I heard the term review of literature, I feel exhausted, because I knew from from my past experience that for the review of literature I have to look for multiple of papers. I have to look for the multiple keywords that I have to put in the Google Scholar so that I can filter out the papers. So I find it very boring or very burdensome work. But when I come across AI during my PhD journey, so I find this a quite easy task for me to go into review of literature. So anyone is still there who can share experience regarding like how you feel about review of literature?
Ma'am, literature review is something like you read 100 things and it just comes up to one or two sentences. It's so like it's exhausting also, and it's like I've done so much of work for 4 hours and just two sentences. It's that kind of a thing.
Exactly. This is what everyone feels like, whether you are from a agriculture background or you are from a molecular biology background, you are from a nutrition background, everyone has the same experience with review of literature. So yes, today's session is also for you to make it a easy task of a review of literature. So in this session, basically we will be focusing on an AI based research ecosystem, where with the help of a tool called Elicit, how we can make the review of literature easy and helps you extract the data in terms of your table or maybe in some of your reports. So we will do that in with the help of Elicit. So in this session, we will be covering the following things, like we will understand what are the challenges in the literature searching and how we can be make this review of literature easy with the help of Elicit, and how it helps with the AI assisted literature searches and data extraction for you. And this will also guide you with the table generation, that is the evidence table generation with the help of Elicit. So when we talk about the research landscape today, so sorry for the pause. Is my slides moving? Are you able to see my slides moving? Anyone,
Not
please
now.
confirm.
We are not able to see your slide right now. Now it's visible.
Okay, is it moving?
Yes.
Okay, okay, then we start. So when I talk about the research landscape today, so as we have already told, like when we talk about review of literature, when we look for multiple papers, there is an explosion of information. You just put a keyword and you will see number of papers coming to you, where, and in those papers you have to put efforts, invest time, and then only you can filter out what is useful for your research. So it's quite burdensome for you, and there is a lot of information overload for you. But how to overcome this issue of this burdensome activity of searching a most useful research paper for you, and how to extract the most useful data for your research, etc. So the answer lies in the use of AI. So with the rise in AI in research, it makes the things easy for you, but always remember, as Sarita ma'am said in her poem, that ये आपके लिए भ्रम है. Also it is helpful, but it's also creating an illusion for you, and where you think that everything can be done using AI. No, AI is just a helpful assistant for you that can make your task easy, but at the end the main leader is yourself, you yourself, because you are the one who will guide like what kind of data you want, what are the data set you want, what all headings you want in your evidence table, and what kind of research question you want to frame. So yes, AI can make it easy for you, but the then question comes how we have evolved from traditional research to this AI based research. So as you can see in the slide, initially we were dealing with the traditional research in which we used to do keyword based searching. Like we are putting, suppose we would like to find anything regarding millets, so we will just put the keyword millets, and we will see the number of literature available on that particular keyword. What happens is when you do this gives you the limited results, because anything with the millets will be number of literature for you, but what it will give, the interface will only show you the limited literature, because you are not giving the specific keywords for the screening the papers, and it takes a lot of time for you. Then we have come to the academic databases like PubMed, we have Scopus, we have Web of Science. In these databases, when you enter your uh, keywords, or maybe you enter your sentence, this will give you more advanced and more filtered research papers for you to uh, read those papers and come out with the specific data that you require. Then after the academic databases, then comes the citation networks. Like using the citations that are available to you, you can find out the literature available on the internet, and based on the citations, you can also look for the backward and forward citation tracking during the using this citation network. But even after more advancement, we come with the AI powered research ecosystem, where AI based tools are available for the researchers for carrying out the research easy and more convenient, because we have tool everything for different thing. Like for Quillbot, you have Gemini, you have Chat GPT. For you have Elicit, you have Consensus, you have data sheets, everything you have, and every tool will work for you the different activity. So this will saves you a lot of time, it will improve your efficiency, and it will also make your finding research paper a quite less exhaustive process as compared to traditional search. Now why AI matters, since we are talking about AI. So when we talk about AI, we ourselves feel that the AI makes things easy for us. We find everything in just a click of a mouse. You can find your research papers. You can, it also improve your efficiency, because you are more focused on finding the filtered result, and not you have and you don't have to put lot of your time in finding the specific research paper from out of the bundle of research paper that you are seeing during the traditional searching of the review. Then it also helps you in enhance the synthesis of your data, and all, as well as reduce the manual workload for us. Then what are the emerging tools that I have telling you about the different tools for different activities. So as today in this session we will be covering the Elicit. So Elicit, what we'll be covering, we will see how Elicit will helps you find different research papers, how it will help you act as a research agent for you, that it will provide you the report, it will help you find making the evidence table. It will also have a specialized feature for the systematic reviews, and it will also help you save your research papers that will come out of searching your research question. Okay, so in this session we will covering both the presentation based learning, as well as we'll do the demo of this Elicit tool. Next, we have the consensus tool that that will help you provide the evidence based answer to your research questions. Like whatever question you will put into that software, it will helps you give the evidence and gives you the insight of the literature available. Then we have Research Rabbit, we have Connected Papers, Kite, and Semantic Scholar. So there are number of AI tools available nowadays based on AI ecosystem, and this will helps you create a powerful and the most impactful research outcome if you use them efficiently and also smartly, because at the end you are the one who is giving the prompt, whether it is Elicit, whether it is Skype or Semantic Scholar. The hold is in your hand, because whatever prompt you will give to the software, based on that you will find the evidence. Now what Elicit is, since we are talking about Elicit in this session, so basically Elicit is nothing special. It's just a AI based tool that will help you assist the researchers to find the scientific literature. And the most important feature is this: you can give command in most natural language, like you are speaking to me in very natural way. You are talking to your friend, you are talking to your colleague, maybe you are talking to your advisor. So whatever question that clicks to your mind, you can just simply put in the Elicit, and it will help you find the literature based on that. It will find you only the relevant academic papers based on your research question, and it will reduce your load of look filtering the papers like in traditional research, and it will also help you summarize the findings. From Elicit, you will also extract the key study information. You can create the evidence tables, like suppose we have to prepare a table, research table, in which we want to see the impact of millet consumption in diabetes. So it will help you create a table in which you have multiple columns, like you have a study type, study year, dosage or intervention, outcome of the research, and the reference. So it will help you create such kind of evidence tables for you. And also it will support the systematic review system for your research if you want to pursue it. Then why researchers are using Elicit? Since we have already talking about Elicit and its features, so in this slide you can see have a comparative review of the traditional research workflow over Elicit workflow. So now you can see that in traditional research workflow that we have already discussing, like we have to put the specific terms, and this will give you number of results, and from that you have to put the manual screening, and then only you can get the data. But what Elicit does is that you just have to put put a simple natural language query in that, and it will give you AI assisted based research, and in which you can find the relevant studies only specific to your research question, and you don't have to put manual efforts in screening that. And then you will get the automatic data extracted ready for you to be used in your research. Now searching the Elicit will help you search the literature with natural language that I was telling you. Like you can see that in traditional research you have to put keywords, like in your at your left you will see that vitamin D, immunity, adults. So you have given three keywords connected with and within your command. So what it will does, it will make the database, search the database, make the complex boolean query, and then gives you the results. But what Elicit does, Elicit, you can just simply write anything that comes to your mind related to your research, and it will gives you AI based and most understandable and most relevant studies related to your research. So it will help you make a broader concept. And also it's a conversational searching, like you don't have to think of the specific keywords, like what keywords I have to put, whether it will be useful or not. You just simply write whatever comes to your mind, and it will give you the most relevant studies related to your topic. Another feature for Elicit is that it will give you live example search. Suppose in at the left you can see that you have put the question, does intermittent fasting improve metabolic health in adults? So what Elicit does with this query of yours, it will identify the relevant research papers that will be dealing with your research questions. It will help you retrieve the abstracts of those relevant papers for you, so that you can read or simply the abstracts, and you can get idea whether this paper is useful to extract the data or not. You just don't have to put the 100 paper and you have to read manually. No, nothing. You don't have to put so much time in that. You just have to read the abstract, and then you can simply identify that you can use this data in your study or not. Then also it will gives you the feature of ranking your studies, like if the you can filter the studies based on your relevance, like based on year. You will see in further when I'll give you the demo how and how and where you can rank these studies, and how you can be used that for your review of literature. Then also it will gives you the key findings, like it will highlight the key finding for you and gives you the summarized main finding, so that you can grasp the evidence fastly and no, without wasting so much of your time. So at the right you can see that how the relevance paper and how everything comes at your home page when you work with the Elicit tool. Then it also provide with the automated data extraction, like we have earlier we have put the query intermittent fasting improves metabolic health in adults. So what it does, when you see the abstract, it will gives you the data, and AI extraction, what happens is it gives you the table based distribution of your data, like in terms of your study objective, your population, your intervention, what is the outcome of the study, what is was their sample size. So this will be based on your mind, because this command will be given by yourself, because you have to give what all columns you want in your evidence table, and what all can be extracted based on your requirement. So this they, and at this point you have to act as a leader to give command to the tool, so that it can provide you AI based most relevant results to your study. At the bottom you can see that the example, you can see how the tables will come out when you enter into the Elicit. So what Elicit does, Elicit automatically extract and organize key study information, saving you time in enabling the fast working and the research and data extraction. It will help you build the evidence tables. What Elicit does, before we enter into the Elicit, what we does when we talk about a traditional research, when we have to make the evidence table, we just put the keywords, we had lots of paper, we read one by one, and we make the table manually, like we, what is the study year, what was the main purpose of the study, and what is the population targeted, what was the intervention given to the population, what was the outcome studied, and the what are the key findings, and then we put the at last column we put the references. So this was taking lots of time as a researchers, because screening say, individual paper one by one, you have to read all the findings from starting from the abstract to the conclusion portion of the research paper. Then only you can make a single study column to be put in the table. But what Elicit does, it will help you make the relevant tables columns, like whatever command you will provide, with fast and accurate, and will help you like a prepared table that will be ready to analyze. Like it will provide you a table and you can easily analyze it further, and you can delete or maybe add on later on based on your research requirement. So it will makes your task easy for making the evidence table. Now the most interesting part comes here, like how to use Elicit. So I request all the participants to please open your laptop so that we can start with this. Have you opened it? Have you opened your laptop screen, please?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
Yes, please.
Okay. Then just type elicit.org in your
Just a
home
minute,
screen.
ma'am. Just a minute.
Okay. Just take your time.
Yes, ma'am. We are ready.
Okay. So just open your Google and just write elicit.org, as you can see in my screen. Everyone opened?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now
Yes, ma'am.
when you open it, you will see a home screen looks like this. I think you have to sign in up for this. Just sign up for with your email IDs. So what you are seeing on screen is basically the primary dashboard of Elicit. When you open it up after signing with your email IDs. Everyone opened that?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So at the left, you can see that you have first option of new. That is, you can start with the new research. Then recent, it will gives you the most recent activity of that you have searched. Then
Ma'am,
this is the yes.
sorry, ma'am,
Anyone?
but I have gone to a portal where it is showing a plus pro scale like the payment thing.
No, 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 no. Just cross it up. Just simply write elicit.org. You will simply open up the home screen. Maybe I
At
will
the
show
bottom
you.
where you are seeing the pro option, na, you skip option is there. Click on that. You can skip that option.
Look, I am just
One
typing
minute.
it for you.
It's I'm not able to. 1 minute. Academic maybe I can, but no, I'm not able to, ma'am.
You see the option where you are getting pro and versions payment option. Na? Below that, you will get a small skip.
Yeah, but I can't access that because it is like it is not clickable. It's I don't know why this is happening. Just a minute, I'll just change the elicit.org. I'll write.
You can just write simply at elicit.com maybe. Just write elicit.com.
Yes, ma'am, I got it. But
Okay,
no, it's
everyone.
still showing me the plan and things, ma'am.
You are not getting the skip option.
1 minute, ma'am. I'll just write my name. Maybe it will. Yeah, skip. Yes.
Okay. You have able to see the primary dashboard.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. Then we will proceed. So now you can see that I'll show in the presentation. You will see in your screen. At the left, you can see new that I have already told. It will show you the new research that you want to pursue. Then you have recents. That all the recent activity that you have done in the Elicit will be shown under this like recents column. Then you have library option will save you whatever the research paper you will save to your library. I'll show you in the later demo like how you will save it to the library and what will be shown in the library section when you open it. Anything? You have any query?
No, ma'am.
Okay, then let's proceed. In the center, the main search box where you will be doing your putting up your research questions, you will find the columns find papers, followed by chat with papers, then extract data, then research agent, report, and systematic review. Now, the two options that you are seeing that extract data and the systematic review are based on the pro version, that will be the paid version. So, we will be only discussing in this session the basic options, that is the find papers, because these are the most useful for the literature of review as a academic researcher. Like find papers, it will help you find the most relevant research paper for your research based on your research question. Then you have chat with papers. This feature will help you like you can you just put a research paper you have downloaded in your laptop, attach the file, and you just simply ask questions like you are conversating with your colleague regarding this research paper. Whatever question you want to ask in a very natural language, you can just simply put that, and it will reply you in a scientific manner. Then as a research agent, it will the whatever query you will put in, it will help you act as a research agent and will provide you the data available based on your question. Then for a report feature, it will help you make the report based on your research query. Now we will covering every feature one by one. Now first write the research question. First choose the option find papers at your laptop. Start with that and write anything that you want to write in that search column. Once you write, you will see that at the bottom of the research query, you will find more precise questions work better. Try adding elements like these. So it will help you make your research a much more precise and much more specific by providing you the options. Like, if, like, since in this picture, you can see that I have just written impact of millet consumption on diabetes. So if I write population, specific population, like impact of millet consumption on diabetes in adults, or maybe in people with the age between 35 to 60 years, so it will make my research question more precise. So this way, Elicit tool will helps you make a more precise and more impactful research question for your study, so that you can get the most relevant research outcome.